Focus level 9. Color red, geometry, a horizontal layer where natural awareness of moving to a higher plane is not obvious. It is easy to form attachments and believe that you are the attachment. Any entity encountered on this level is independent and typically alone. This is a mirror image that you have created based on your understanding of the previous level. At this level, the process of creating the mirror image is automatic. Awareness is limited in understanding the image. Though being fascinated, you are aware that it is your projection of what is real. You believe that you are in the movie rather than watching it as an observer. It is the second level where animals will appear. Think in terms of animal behavior, survival, procreation, defending space, loved ones, and possessions. While meditating, I continue to walk into the surf. The waves are near my nose. I'm floating most of the time now. Occasionally, I am fully submerged and aware that there is a reflection at the bottom of the ocean's surface. The wave that rises and descends now, I touch the sandy bottom again. I realize I can float and submerge easily. I'm getting comfortable with this sensation. Looking down, I see a slab marked F9. F9 is the point at which you become aware of your own existence as a created being and discover yourself solely as a result of looking in the mirror and seeing yourself as someone on the outside might see you. Do you recognize this image as yourself, run away from it, or attack it when you see it? Are you embarrassed or ashamed when you finally accept that the image is you, or do you feel pride, empathy, and love? I had no office with a huge reflective window. On the outside of the window was mirrored, and it stretched to the ground. A red bird would come to the window and peck at its image. I often wondered how it could survive spending so much time fighting itself. I considered that the bird would resolve its own conflict or die trying because it seemed to be stuck at the level of realizing its own reflection. At this focus level, you may become aware of new things in your environment. Reflecting on the past, you may become aware that others around you have tried to wake you up, but not always in a good way. You may have been picked on or bullied by others who are trying to tease you into awareness or toughen you up to take on the bigger challenges. Increased awareness allows you to realize a different perspective. Instead of seeing these events as traumatic and inflicted by cruel people, see it as they cared enough about you to give you the attention, no matter how dysfunctional that attention might have been. Even if it was a negative attention and you experience it in a negative way, you can see it now as a learning experience. Transcend the event and that level of thinking. Take a lesson from the event. Neutralize the trauma through love, forgiveness, understanding, and move on from this reflection in a positive way. Find a way to say thank you for the lesson. Otherwise, you'll likely be like the red bird picking at its reflection. I tried to help the bird by taping paper along the bottom edge of the window. Instead of tapping at its reflection, the bird would now leap up and attack it with even greater vigor. Whatever I did, the bird insisted on attacking its own reflection, even if it meant finding another window to attack because mine was completely covered in paper. Consider how you interpret the past, present, and future through reflection. You may not realize it, but these are your reflections. It is your interpretation of the previous level's true event. You have to complete control over how this reflection is created. It is applicable to this focus level, as well as to the higher octave levels. Keep in mind that the lower levels of focus are physical representation of what cognitive processes are doing at higher levels.